Okay, in this video, we're talking about something that I'm pretty hyped on. It is these DZO film Retro Vespids in combination with the Laowa PL to PL rear 133 anamorphic adapter. What's really cool about this is you can use what's already a great set of lenses that has a really cool vintage aesthetic with their amber golden coatings and their ease of flare. But since all of these focal lengths have pretty shallow flange depth on the PL mount, they all fit in this rear anamorphic adapter. So what you can do is, you plug this into your camera, bloop, plug this into here, bloop, and now you've got a DZO Vespid Retro anamorphic. Now, it's rear anamorphic, so it's never gonna have the same characteristics as a front scope, but there's still a D-squeeze, and because of that, there's still something interesting happening in camera with the pull, which gives you some cool artifacts, which I personally really like. Now this combination, we tried this out at our demo event and I got really excited about it, but we just had it in our studio, couldn't really play around with it too much. So Galen and I went out and we shot some cool footage on the Komodo with this combination. Now, it's important to know that this adapter only covers Super 35. It doesn't go to full frame, so you're gonna be stuck there. But on something like an Alexa Mini, an Alexa 35, a Komodo, a C70, there's so many good Super 35 cameras out already that these will work perfect on. And I just love the combo. Regardless of the focal length, you get some really nice, interesting fall off. The lenses in general are great because they don't breathe a whole heck of a lot, and it doesn't really change much when you introduce this into the mix as well. Now, because it's a rear anamorphic, you're not gonna get, those really oval bokeh balls on, twinkly lights and stuff, but you are gonna get some more interesting flare artifacts that you wouldn't get normally without it. And it's still relatively sharp. I mean, it doesn't soften the lenses much by introducing this adapter, which is also really great because I personally love the sharpness of these lenses as they are from the factory, and not losing that with the adapter is really clutch. Now, it's a pretty shallow adapter, and it should be known that not every lens is gonna fit in here, but a good rule of thumb is if your lenses come with the ability to swap and have interchangeable mounts, go from a PL to an EF or something like that, then the PL probably will be shallow enough to fit in here. Think of the CP3s, the Solaires. There's a few other lenses that we have that are shallow enough to fit in this adapter. And I mean, where else are you gonna find something that's like both modern, has vintage looks, and also has a D-squeeze in it that isn't cumbersome and you need to double focus? I mean, you just change a lens and change a lens. It's fantastic. So it's kind of a cloudy day, and Galen and I decided to just go outside of the shop with a Komodo, throw these on. And we shot the 35 and the 75 only. We had a Tilta variable ND on the front for the Mirage matte box. Tried to keep it lightweight. But all in all, we just kind of walked around our neighborhood, shot some stuff, got a few clips. Don't expect cinematic gold, but you do get to see some of the stuff that these lenses can do. Now, the stuff we shot in the studio is a little more controlled, maybe a little less interesting, not an everyday scenario, but you do get a chance to see the lenses breathing, you get to see the fall off, you get to see some foreground and background stuff, you get to see the flares a little bit more. So all in all, just quick and dirty testing this combination out, but I, for one, can't wait to get this on a project at some point, a narrative, a music video, even some corporate that wants to step things up and have it look a little interesting. I mean, even if I was shooting a doc, this would be something that would just really take that look to the next level on a doc, and there's still like light, carry them around, do whatever you want, take a few of them around. You don't need some giant AC kit to throw these in. You just toss a couple in your bag and go shoot and you're good to go. So DZO Vespids and the Laowas, some test footage with the Komodo, a little slow-mo. I wouldn't call this cinematic, but it's some shots to see what they look like, and I think they look pretty cool.